throw. 3 guys on him. 3 guys. We just lost the game. We just lost the game.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He caught that. He caught it.
5, 4, 3. Sí, señor, joder. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hail Mary. You. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What was there a Bills fan who got one of Chris's favorite 2-word messages during the celebration? Come on, man, be a good winner. It's always fun for the winners to have moments like that. For the losers, it's the agony. And there have been some crazy videos making the rounds of guys tearing TVs off the wall and unloading a clip into the TV. That was a couple of weeks ago from the Cowboys fan. My goodness. But, yeah, Cardinals get it done. One of the big surprises of the day. It's Sunday surprise draft time. Chris, here's the trivia question. To determine the first pick, Ronald Jones became the 4th player in NFL history with at least 98 yards rushing for a touchdown. How many of the other 3 can you name? I don't know how many it takes for you to get it right, but how many can you name?
Dorsett and Derrick Henry and now Ronald Jones. And, man.
One more.
I know. Well, give me a clue here. Is it this era or is it, is there a decade you can give me a clue on there? I don't know it, so we can say I got it wrong, but I'd like to guess nonetheless.
He played this century.
Damn. Yes. I don't know, but I'm going to say Adrian Peterson, even though I don't think that's right.
Yeah, he didn't have one that long. Was it Lamar Miller?
Oh,
Amon Green. Amon Green.
I remember that.
Amon
Man.
Green.
Gosh, okay. Go ahead. You got first.
Lamar Miller had a couple of long ones, but I guess
some
not
90s,
quite that long.
I think you're right, yeah.
All right. The surprise for me, number one, the Bucs are back in a big way. And I know that we want to be more specific, but when it's a total team failure, as bad as we saw it last Sunday night, to see it turn around that quickly was absolutely positively jarring. Even though I thought it would happen, you still had to see it. And it's like, and again, this is why we love football, because you never know what's going to happen. But to go from that bad, 3 points, 5 rushing attempts, all-time record low, to 46 points with the 98-yard run, and Tom Brady with 341 and 4 touchdowns. Just an unbelievable difference, and just indicative of how crazy this season is.
Yeah, and a butt whooping on a team that we've praised for hanging in there against every team they've played this year. Every game is close with Carolina. This was not close, and it was a complete football game, like you said. Offense, defense dominated. They really did. They showed they were in a different class of the Carolina Panthers. So I'm with you. I mean, I think the Sunday surprise for me will still have to be what we started off the segment with. DeAndre Hopkins in triple coverage. I thought the game was over. I thought Kyler Murray was about to get sacked. I thought you were going to be wearing the Josh Allen jersey on Thursday, and now I'm wearing a Kyler Murray jersey on Thursday. That was the surprise of Sunday for me. I mean, it really was. That game went back and forth to where I just went, well, Buffalo's not going to pull it off today. Just not going to happen. I'm going to have to get my Kyler Murray jersey. And then all of a sudden, my boy Blue makes some plays and throws a missile in the left end zone there. And I'm going, oh, yeah, baby. That's my boy Blue. And then your guy had to come back and send me back to Jerseyville. I bought it last night. It's on Amazon. I'll have it by Tuesday. But thank you. That'll be the Sunday surprise. The way the Bills played it a little bit, but more just the fact that Hopkins went up and got it. Unbelievable by him.
I was fishing around a little bit last night in a roundabout way to get you a free one so you didn't have to buy it. And the observation that I made in my various communications in that regard was it'll be the first time in history that someone who wears the player's jersey is actually wearing a version 10 sizes larger than what the actual player wears.
Yeah. Yes. I wasn't sure what size to go with either. It's been a long time since I bought a jersey. So I went with the double XL.
The biggest they make.
I'm gonna go with the double XL and then probably wear a hoodie underneath it on Thursday. One of those kind of looks, all right? So get ready for that.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, I am ready. All right, next one for me. Nick Chubb running out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Look, I was stunned by it. And it wasn't an obvious situation where, you take the knee at the 1, you pull the Brian Westbrook, or what Todd Gurley tried to do a few weeks ago against the Lions. It's 10-7, and the Texans weren't going to score 10 points in the remaining time. It wasn't going to happen. And Nick Chubb told me after the game, Baker Mayfield said in the huddle, if you get the first down here, it was 3rd and 3 with 1:07 left. If you get the first down, don't score. And he probably should have taken a knee instead of running out of bounds to keep the clock going.
Yeah.
But regardless, he had the presence of mind. He resisted the temptation. Despite the complaints he surely got on social media from fantasy football people and anyone who had the Browns giving 3, Brian Westbrook chimed in because Westbrook was proud of what Chubb did, because Westbrook was the one of the original guys to make that heady play. But look, I was stunned because it didn't scream out as a moment where you must take that knee there, or you must go out of bounds there, because they could have gone up 17-7, and there's no way the Texans are scoring 10 points in the remaining. No way in hell. Watch, they probably would have, but there's no way they were going to.
No, you're right. He didn't need to. Either way, it shows that they're aware and thinking of the right things, definitely. And that run game they're dominant. They really are. I mean, that big guy to be running that play to the left, stop, start, outrunning everybody down the sidelines. All right, my next one. I mean, I got to go to his last night. I got to. I mean, come on. There's no way. Biggest surprise of the weekend. I mean, New England controlled the game against the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, controlled it to where in the 3rd quarter we thought, I just kept going, man, I don't know. I don't think Baltimore can do this. It felt like New England was control from there on out. You know, they get the touchdown to go up 20-10. Lamar Jackson, they have the 4th down. The ball gets snapped over Ingram's head. That gives New England the ball. They get the field goal. Now it's 23-10. I mean, but the fact of how they did it and dominating the offensive line of scrimmage, I mean, we're just so used to seeing Baltimore do that to everybody else. And we saw New England give them a dose of their own medicine with their own running quarterback. And not that his running statistics were special, but, you know, the beauty of Cam Newton, once again, just like Lamar Jackson, is he kind of compromises your defense from what you want to do, because you have to worry about some of the runs that pose a threat to your defense when the quarterback does keep it. But Bill Belichick, the trick plays, the defense, everything about it was a surprise. Biggest surprise of the weekend. Way to go, New England.
Yeah, I guess we should have seen it coming, because that's the way it goes on Sunday night. 5 of the last 7 Sunday night games,
insane.
The underdog has won straight up. All right, last one for me, Jalen Ramsey shutting down DK Metcalf, which I know Jalen Ramsey's a great corner, but I thought DK Metcalf had got to the point where it doesn't matter. You're not going to shut the guy down. And to see DK Metcalf for the first time in his career kind of frustrated, there was a play where he thought he was open, and Russell Wilson didn't throw it to him, and now they've got that issue. And look, everything's great when you're winning. That's where the pressure really sets in, when you're losing and you lose 2 in a row, and now you got the short week, and they got the Cardinals coming up. Remember, it was that last game against the Cardinals. They didn't go to him. And maybe this time around against the Cardinals, who knows what they're going to do, Chris, but he's going to want the ball in prime time after what happened yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's that's where I was arguing, when we start the show, like Seattle, it's on Russell and DK, and they just do it through matchup football sometimes. They got to find some cheap ways to get him the football in days like yesterday. That to me would be, the next level for Seattle to go, okay, now what's the next step? What do we got to do when a team has this type of corner that plays us that way? You got to speed sweeps, wide receiver screens, whatever, pick plays. They got to get them the ball. You can't do that, Seattle. It's too important to your team. I think the next one I'll go to is I'm going to go to Pittsburgh, okay, because I think the surprise to me of the day is a little bit the Pittsburgh defense and the way they played Joe Burrow and company. I got to say that. Not that I expected them to win the game. I know that, but I thought Joe Burrow and that offense, they've been playing well, moving the ball, and just about everybody have a short passing attack. At no point yesterday did you think they had any chance in that game offensively. You could see they were outclassed, they were outcoached, out-schematic, and I think that was a little surprising to me with how well Pittsburgh kind of dominated the play.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.